Pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? This is C, Certified Brewhead, and welcome to another edition of Versus here on BAOS. Tonight, I'm excited. As y'all know, if you're listening to the podcast, we're talking a lot about the Northeast or New England IPAs lately. The hazy, fruity, less bitter IPAs that generally originated, from what I understand, at least around the sort of I guess New England area, Massachusetts, Maine, I guess even Vermont as well. So what I actually have here tonight, I'm super amped. I've been hanging on to these for a little bit of time, maybe a bit too long. I have a Sawdust City Juicin IPA from Toronto, Ontario, actually from Bracebridge, Ontario. I have a Trois Mousquetaires IPA from, it's in Quebec. I assume it's Montreal, but that's probably rude to assume there. Brossard, so it's just south of Montreal. And I have a Beyond the Pale Aromatherapy IPA from Ottawa. So it's kind of like a three-city showdown. I was talking to my dude Noah Forrest from beerism.com. Make sure you check him out. He's a fantastic, best beer writer in Quebec, hands down. I was telling him about the Juicin, and we were actually at a event. We had the Wild Shack Northeast IPA, which was a collab with L'Espace Public here in Montreal, and that was a phenomenal IPA. And it's only the second one I've ever had. This Juicin I've had before, and I've also had the Beyond the Pale. But Noah was like kind of like giving me shit, saying that I shouldn't hang. He goes, I was telling him I still had these two IPAs in the fridge. He goes, the problem with that sentence is still had and IPAs. So I actually have a heady that's like 3 months old, which is terrible. So I know I got to drink them quick. So I figured, like, you know what? I was looking for a beer to put up against the Juicin. Didn't know anything, where Noah told me the Trois Mousquetaires IPA is a New England style, and I was like, all right, like it looks pretty hazy in the bottle, but fine. I had no idea, and I figured now that I had the Beyond the Pale, I was looking for something to compare it to, but I think it's the closest to this style. So if I'm inaccurate and it's just not even a comparison, that's my bad. I'm just trying to put the closest things together. And in Canada, I know there's a Dominion City one. I know there's a Bell City one. I know there's a Barncat Ales one. There's not that many available publicly without having to go to some town that isn't a major city to get it. And, you know, it's tough sometimes. So I pulled together what I could to do like a 3-city showdown. So let's get it started. The Juicin. So this is 6%. Huge shouts to Sam Corbet from Sawdust City for hooking us up with this one. I was a huge fan. We had this in, I think we got it late November. The bottom of the can before says November 4th. So, so this was one of the earlier ones from Ontario, or at least from the Toronto-ish region that I'd come across. So looking at this bad boy, that's pretty hazy. Very light head, nice golden color. Oh yeah. That's full of tropical. That's just all pineapples and mangoes, maybe a bit of guava. I swear there's maybe a little bit of peach in there. Jesus. Mate. Oh, that's a bloody gem, that is. Get that in your face hole. By the way, check out these glasses, mate. I wish I could slang these to you guys. I did a collaboration with BrewHeads about 2.5 years ago for my song. I actually have a song called BrewHeads, which is kind of, from what I understand, the world's first craft beer anthem. Check it out, see BrewHeads. We did a whole package. We did a hat, and we did this glass. So this is a Tiku style glass. We call it a BS sommelier glass. When there's 22 karat gold printed, because we ballin' like that. I don't break these out too much, but I should be doing this more for the vid. So yeah, this Juicin, mate. Fantastic. I remember when we first had it, because it was my first Northeast IPA. I was like to Scott, we had it when we were brewing, that video coming soon. And I was like, damn, bro, this is not what I thought. So the first time I felt underwhelmed, but I was completely in the wrong. I had it again. Sam gave us a bunch, and loved it more and more every time. And this is phenomenal. It's exactly what I remember. Damn these corks. All right. So this one, to be honest, I'm most excited about, because this is the only one, the Trois Mousquetaires, the only one that I haven't had before. So Noah, if this is whack, bro, it's all on you, mate. Come on. There we go. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, that's pouring hazy ass. Man, I'm gonna be trashed tonight. I haven't been drinking that much lately, and my tolerance is so weak. This was exactly the same as a Sawdust City. Slightly darker. Okay. This bad boy has it says tropical fruits, piney, resinous, Simcoe, Citra, Chinook, and Centennial. So, big fruity hops. Okay. Not a huge nose, but there's definitely, it's lighter than the Sawdust. Okay. A little bit of tropical fruit on there. Okay. It's pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty good. Definitely more on the bitter side than I anticipated, because the whole point of these Northeast style IPAs is they're low bitterness. Now, I don't know if there's like an IBU that necessarily defines low bitterness. This has, does it say Amertume? IBU 40. So 40 IBUs, that's pretty low overall. This bad boy, so this one's 6%. Does this have alcohol vote? That's also 6%. I don't know if I figured like part of no, they haven't put it on here. Part of the point of these ones is to advertise the lower IBU. I thought that was kind of like, the whole kind of deal with them. Not necessarily super high ABV, I don't think. At least these Ontario ones aren't. I still haven't had Trillium, Treehouse, Night Shift, Monkish, any of those good stuff from the States. So I'm trying to do that. Any of my American friends, by the way, I got an American PO box now. So we have access to trade. So if anyone wants to get down like that, comment below or hit us up if you know us personally. But yeah, this is not bad. Not kind of what I expected. So Noah, I see what you're saying, but it's not quite. I think it's like it's like hazy on purpose. It said on the bottle. I do very much like that. It's just not fruity enough for me. A little too bitter for the style. Still a great IPA though. And now the Beyond the Pale Aromatherapy. So this one actually came from Nathan. Shout out to Nathan from @R&D Beer. He won one of our contests, so we linked up to get the gear, and he very kindly brought me 2 of these beers, and I heard a lot about Beyond the Pale. Oh, look at that, nice. So this is my first time. This is 6.5%, 55 IBU, so it is a low IBU IPA, so that's why I figured this would be pretty relevant to it. So it's definitely the least hazy of the 3. This definitely's got way more bitterness on the nose. Super dope, but definitely more of a regular IPA style than the others. So kind of in hindsight, I don't really feel like this was a super fair comparison. I guess the Trois Mousquetaires and the Beyond the Pale aren't necessarily claiming to be Northeast style IPAs, but it's the closest thing. Once again, super hard to get hands on it. I actually know Orval from Quebec. They have one, but once again, they're like in Gaspésie, which is like 9 hours away. And like when they ever come out here, literally in hours they're gone. Like you gotta like be on your game. I don't have the connects like that. So it's pretty obvious. I don't even think I really need to go and taste them again. But oh yeah, as far as the winner, like Sawdust City, hands down, like absolutely takes the cake for this one for the Northeast style IPA. Like, and it actually says New England style IPA on the can. So I mean, that was, in fairness, it's the only one really preaching to be that. These other 2 were kind of more the closest I could find. So as far as true to that style, this is the way to go. It's fruity, it's low bitterness. It's a gem. Oh hell yeah, that's brilliant. Really good beer. If you can get your hands on it, because I don't think this is in the LCBOs yet, which is a crime. Probably only available at bars and stuff, so y'all gonna have to get on that. But the rest of these are really solid IPAs. I would absolutely drink all of these again. This is pretty damn close though. It's pretty damn close second as far as true to style. Like, it's less fruity and more bitter than the Sawdust City, but like, man, super sick. Aromatherapy, last one. Yeah, it's not that far off either. It's a little lighter, so it's definitely less bitter than the Trois Mousquetaires there. But as far as the fruitiness though, the Sawdust has the most fruit, so that is bomb. if anyone has any other suggestions or avenues to procure the New England style IPAs from Canada, holla at us, man. Like, I'm fairly obsessed with it now. Now I'm starting to drink a few more of them. Excuse me. I'm more and more keen to get them in us. So give us a shout. If you enjoyed the video, chuck us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube for more videos. Every Wednesday we are dropping new ones. Make sure you check out the full podcast. It's called Beer and Other on iTunes. There'll be links in the description below. Shoot us a subscription and you'll enjoy that bad boy. And follow us on social media at BAOS Podcast. Give us a shout. Send us a 10-second beer review. We love that. And catch us on, we're going to be testing our Instagram live a bit as well. So keep an eye out for that. That's it, guys. Cheers.